Hi, it's Megan. I am going to be a little bit of a spoil sport on this video. I got the MAC Passionate Quest eyeshadow quad. So this is from the A Novel Affair. Is that what it's called? Oh God, why do I keep forgetting to look this stuff? I've been so absent-minded lately. I'll double check, but it's this whole romance novel thing, and I'll put the name of it in the title. I like the collection. I don't read romance novels myself, but I thought the advertising was just amazing and just fun, and the colors were fun. I really liked it, but I've been trying to stay away from too much right now because I've gotten some like amazing things that I absolutely adore and want to wear, and then also because gosh, all the holiday collections are coming soon. But I did get the lipstick, which I'm wearing now. I wouldn't actually wear the lips with the eye that I have, and I've only got one eye done, so I'm going to show you what I did on this eye at the end of the video, but that's the eye that I did with this. It's a lot of color together. I would do a much more muted eye. I got the Passionate Quest eyeshadow quad just because I saw it online and I saw some reviews and I just thought the colors were so gorgeous, and the colors are so gorgeous. But so this is $40 for 0.19 ounce, and I, by the way, have a pro card, so I get these things cheaper. And it's definitely a cooler tones palette. So this is it. No special packaging, just the regular MAC packaging. I like the clear tops because then you can see what's inside. And I actually have had pretty good luck with the MAC quads. I did have one which I loved, but which I said was really hard to use. This one is kind of hard to use. So this is what it looks like. So why is it hard to use? And this, by the way, is online already. The quads haven't sold out. The lipsticks, of course, had. There's a lot of color in this quad. So each of the colors together is really pretty. I thought that some of them applied better than others, really. And I thought together it's really pretty, but it's a lot of color. And I don't know, I felt like it's just too much color. So for me, one person's opinion, but the colors are beautiful. So the first one is The Wrong Man, this one right here. And this is, they say, a light, cool, dusty pink with a satin fat finish. This is a cool color. It's not going to show up really well. I have outdoor swatches. It's not going to show up on my wrist, but it'll show up here. This is a really great pink, and I put that up here in the crease, and this is a gray crease color. It's not the best highlight color, so when I did it up like this, and it's just a perfect foil for the rest of the palette. It really, actually, this one fits perfectly. I love shades like this. It looks more matte than satin, and it's soft, it's blendable. This is one of the more blendable shades in the palette. It's super light, so if you have really dark skin, it is super light, and it lasted really well. Most of these lasted 8, 9, 10 hours, and of course they were better with primers. Next one is Serenade, and this was one of the colors that had me all excited, and they describe it as a mid-tone orchid pink with blue duochrome pearl. And it has a Velux pearl finish, and I like the Velux pearl. So this was surprisingly warm, and it kind of is this like this really pretty pink shimmery. I like these kind of colors. Pink shimmery, medium toned, medium to light, with a frosted finish. And this is a light color again. I guess I like these colors more in theory than in practice, and I'll put it on, you can see what I mean. I'm not always sure that these mixed with other purples aren't just maybe too much purple, but it's a really beautiful shade, and I actually like this better just on my lid alone without all the other stuff, and then put under like this as a line. Then it really makes blue eyes pop, and other colors as well. I think together with the rest it's maybe too much purple, but this is like a warm tone medium pink shimmered plum. The next one, Brazenly, they describe as a rich eggplant with a Velux pearl finish. So the Velux pearl finishes, in my opinion, tend to be a little bit more sheer and shimmery than some of the other MAC shadows. I mean, right, MAC has such an assortment, how do you pick? But so this is what it looks like right there, and I like that. It almost seems to have warm, kind of almost reddish undertones a little bit, and it definitely has the pearly sheen. It's a medium dark plum, and it actually blended, I guess probably the two middle shades were the most blendable that you could actually see. The first one blends well, but you just can't see it so much. The third one is described, Stay Sultry, right here. The names are cute. Names are cute. It's right here. And again, I was just excited by the mix of colors right there. This is described as a deep navy violet with a satin finish. And it's like a purple navy. It's kind of hard. I can't really tell, honestly, whether it's purple or navy. It's purple navy. And it does have kind of a micro shimmer with a satin finish. It's a little, if you look at the swatch, it's a little patchy. So overall, the colors individually I thought were really pretty. I thought overall the quality was pretty good. I wasn't honestly thrilled with them together, and I'm kind of disappointed. So I'm going to show you what I did on my eyelid look. And by the way, I would not be wearing this lipstick like I said before. This is from the collection. I just wanted to put it in because I only got one. It's a cream sheen. It's Yield to Love, and I love the color. I just don't love the color with all this purple on my lips. I would do like a really neutral kind of shimmery pink shade actually on my lips with this, one of those kind of frosty 60s kind of looks. That's what I'm going to do when I take this off. I actually have a limited edition Revlon that I'm going to put on. And what I'll do is I will pause the camera after this and I will change the lipstick. It may not look good, but if it doesn't, I'll put another one on. I'll change lipstick and you see it with a different lipstick. So anyway, if that's all you want in the review, turn the camera off. I'm just going to show you how I did the look. So I took the light pink. I'm not going to do the actual names, maybe I will. I took the Wrong Man and I put that just right up here. Then I kind of messed up the first time. I was just playing around with different things. So I did Serenade, the orchid. I did it just in the middle here like this, and this actually ended up working out better than I expected. And then you can see as it blends, it's not blending. I'm gonna have to fix this later actually. It's not blending quite as well as I would have liked, but you can start seeing the color build up. So this right here is Brazenly, and I'm taking that and I'm working it under. And so you can see Brazenly is a really pretty color, but I thought it was just too dark on my lid. So what I did next is took a little bit more of Serenade and worked that in over the whole lid again. And then I took Brazenly again, and this I'm using a basic powder brush, and then I'm using a smoky eye brush. I worked that into the crease. So we're really getting some huge graduations of shades. I should have brought another mirror, but that's okay. I did light, put dark on the outer, did more light, and now I'm putting the dark into the crease. Then with a wet little powder brush, this is a cool shade if you get it to work, Stay Sultry. I put that just right here, close to the eyelash, like this, and then partway underneath. You can see it really is a sultry shade. And I guess it's the one thing, as much as it's not the best shade in the palette, it's the one thing that saves it from being too purple. And then I just worked some of that in the crease as well, dry. So I did use it wet when I lined it, and then I just put it like this. And then I'm actually going to work a little bit more in the crease when I turn this off. And then I always wash my brushes after I use them, so sometimes I kind of mix them in different colors when I use them when I do a look. I just put a little bit of the pink in there, but I don't think it's the best highlight shade. So that's how I did it. I did kind of a neutral pink blush, and then I did a little bit of a bronzer. I'm going to turn this off and change my lipstick. One second. Hi, okay, I am back, and I have a Revlon lipstick. So I've got two things to say. One, to make sure that you don't mess up your eyes, and then I'm just going to show you the lipstick first. So this is it. This is called Icy Violet. This was a limited edition re-release that they did. It was like a popular shade years ago, and they released a couple of those. And this is just a super cool shade. I totally like it better with the purple eyes. It's one of the kind of shades where it's like this frosty icy violet, which I think you should snap up anytime you see it, especially when it's this price point, like $7. But you can also do like a very neutral naked lip. So like the new NARS Audacious lipsticks, Raquel would be really good. Naked 2 from the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks, Nylon Nude from Smashbox would work really well for me, but I would put a little bit more blush if I did a really, really nude like that. And then the other thing is, I was looking at my eyes in the mirror, I was saying, okay, the one thing that I did a lot of like building up to blend, because they're so close in kind of undertone and shade, you can do a lot of like really cool blending stuff to get different effects. But you have to use the plum in the crease first and then add more depth with this kind of navy, and then you get just a much kind of richer and sophisticated, more sophisticated look. So that is it. Overall, I do like this palette. I really do. I'm not sure I'm going to get the most use out of it because it's just a little too much color for me. But for people who like something that's got lots of color or is willing to kind of divvy up these colors with different palettes, I think it's really gorgeous. That's it. Please subscribe on YouTube, comments. I would love to hear what you think about the palette, the lipstick, and also if you got any of the other products from the collection. And then I also have a new book, Captive or Escape. Captive was the first one, which is a terrorist novel. So if you like terrorist novels, get it. It's on Amazon. If you don't, skip it. Anyway, that's it. Thanks.